New Year, guys! Today is January 2nd, aka the second day of 2014. And I'm very excited for you guys to see this new video, which was my top favorites of 2013. I just wanted to do this video instead of doing a December favorites just because I felt like I hadn't really used enough December favorites products like through the month of December. So I was like, why don't I just do one of my favorites from, you know, the whole year. I'm also excited to share with you guys that I'm going to have a new filming schedule. I will be trying to upload videos every Thursday, so if I can get this one uploaded and put it in today is Thursday, and if I get it uploaded in time, I'll be great, starting strong. And also the next couple of videos will be pre-filmed, and I'm probably gonna pre-film them today. I just wanted to let you guys know that if you're like, whoa, wait a second, why are you, like, you look kind of the same with your makeup and stuff. It is because I have traveling a lot next couple of weeks, so I just will be unavailable, but the videos will still hopefully go up Thursday. So let's begin the video. Talking about lip products, I think no one would argue that the top lip products of this year were definitely the Revlon lip butters. I'm not sure if they came out the year before, like 2012, but I think definitely they were hyped about in 2013. I just have two here. This one is in Sweet Tart. I'm going to swatch that. This is Sweet Tart and that's Red Velvet. They just have a really good consistency, and I feel like they were definitely the most talked about products of 2013. Next favorites of 2013 would be 3 palettes, and I just feel like these were like the biggest ones. They might not be the best ones, but they were the ones that I consistently used the whole year. One of the ones that I really used, and I swear I used the entire year, I never put it down except this month when I got the new one, the Naked 2 palette, and I feel like this is one people try to say is the best. I'm not sure if you'd say it's the best or not because they're all so good, but I feel like this one is definitely really good for winter, and that's why I felt like I used this the first 6 months of the year, even leading up to June, even though they probably looked more springy, but I felt like it had a lot of really good eyeshadows. Like, you can use Foxy all over and then tease in the crease, and that's like a simple everyday look, and that's like amazing that this has a simple everyday look in it, but also looks that are really good for wintry stuff and just special occasions. And then the Half Baked was pretty, put that on too. So I just feel like this palette was like an all-around great product. Lorac Pro palette, and this was great because it has a row of matte eyeshadows and a row of shimmery eyeshadows, and I just feel like all these different eyeshadows are really good because you can go from something really dark to something very light. You can go pink, brown, shimmery, not shimmery, you know, and this is just a great travel palette because it had a black and the black fell out, but it just was really good. If you wanted nicer things, you could have it. If you wanted an everyday little short thing, you could put champagne on the lid with cream as a highlight and taupe in the outer V. Like, that's a great look. And so the Lorac Pro palette was definitely a great summer palette, I think. And my favorite palette for like the fall and how it began, and I think everyone would say this was the palette of the year, was the Naked Basics, just because it has practically everything you might possibly need. Like, it has 2 highlights, one of which I already had in the other palette, but it's still a great highlight, but 2 highlights, an all-around shade, a crease shade, an outer V shade, and a smoky black shade for that. So you've all seen those before, but those are really great products. Definitely number 1, I would say. Last eyeshadow thing I just wanted to mention was the Maybelline color tattoos. I made a video about those, I'll link it down below, but these color tattoos were really something else, and if you want to learn everything about them, watch my video, but these were really good and really hyped about. Talked about all of this year. My favorite shade was Bad to the Bronze, so definitely check those out. I think I will still be using this all of next year. Concealer of 2013 was really hard because I wanted to say Fit Me concealer, but I really didn't start using that till like later in the late months, but I did use this quite a lot, and this was the Erase Paste by Benefit. And the thing that makes this so totally awesome is that it's a salmon-y color instead of like being a really bright pink highlight to put under the thing, like under eye circles, you know, or whatever. It's a salmon-y color, and I feel like that kind of makes it really good for fair skin tones, and it wasn't too orangey. It's just like the perfect shade. It's a great under eye concealer, and it creases a little bit, but not to the point. If you just blend it out, it'll work really well. I don't use this every day, but if I have special occasions and I have horrible dark eye circles, I use this every time I needed it in 2013. My final product, I feel like no one would argue that this was definitely a hype. I know the favorite brow product right now is the Benefit Gimme Brow, but I feel like this one it was the all year round everyone's favorite. This is the Great Lash, Maybelline Great Lash Lots of Lash Clear Mascara. And the thing about this is that it works as well as like the Anastasia brow gel did, except at the same time, this brow gel was from the drugstore. So it works like perfectly for sorry if that messed it up. But it works perfectly for a brow gel, except it's from the drugstore, and it was like $7 or $8, which is really good for this good quality. I feel like just run through a brush through it if you feel like it's a little too jelly looking, which it probably is now because I didn't run a brush through it, but it's just, it's a great thing, and it works perfectly, and I'm really for the things that are like dupes of high-end products that are just really great. This is my favorite non-makeup product, and this is the Burt's Bees oil free makeup, I don't know, it's the facial cleansing towelettes that take off makeup, and this thing was probably my favorite product of the whole year because I used it the entire year. I probably went through about 10 of these. It really has like an exfoliating, really, it just brings it all off, you know? It just kind of feel like okay, that's done, you know? I don't know if that's weird or not, but I just feel like it kind of, the stinging feeling that most people don't like, I like it because it kind of feels like it's working, if that makes any sense. So that's probably my favorite for this year. I just really enjoy the fact that it's like really convenient, and it's got cute packaging. And one thing I really actually do like about this packaging is that it's got a snap thing, kind of like baby wipes, have you seen those? But it snaps shut, as opposed to like the simple makeup removing wipes, which are a lot of people's favorite. Those like have just like a sticky thing, and that sticky thing can come unsticky, so Okay guys, well, I am done, I guess. It's been a great year. Those are some of my favorite products. I didn't talk about a foundation because honestly I've used like 5 different foundations throughout the course of the year, and I can't tell you my favorite. But yeah, those are my favorites of other things this year. And I'm going to try to get this video up tonight, and then next I'm going to try to film my perfume collection, which will be up next Thursday. Thank you guys so much for everything you've done and made this past year, end of the year, really amazing. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you soon. Bye!